Star Wars.
So, like, everybody here has been watching the Book of Boba Fett, right?
I just caught up to everything yesterday.
Now, like, we'll cover like whatever the premiere stuff is, and then we'll come back when it's over and we'll do the whole show. But like, I'm fucking spent on the Disney shows. I am not looking forward to watching Moon Knight, even though I know we're gonna watch that. And like Book of Boba Fett, I don't think we should talk too much about that. Like in general, I think we should talk about the episode that plays into like everything that's going on. Like, because like I realized
not much really to say.
Yeah, but I kind of realized that like
there's one thing specifically to talk about with all this. That
right,
we'll get to.
And that's the thing is like I kind of feel like Star Wars is all of a sudden on the move again, and it's just like, wait a minute,
why?
Like where, how did we get here? You know what I mean? Because it's like I feel like there's some lines you can definitely draw right now, and there is some serious desperation to do like universe and world building to like catch up to like the same status of like Marvel and like pull Star Wars out of the shitter.
Oh yeah,
just making the same mistakes that DC did.
Yeah. So
trying to play catch up, it never works.
Like non-spoilers for the Book of Boba Fett. However, we have to spoil the shit out of the newest episode.
Start with where this all started.
Okay,
where did it all come from?
Well, it all started
a long time ago.
It all started in fall
ago.
of 2012 when the Disney Corporation announced that they had acquired Lucasfilm for $4 billion.
When they created a monopoly.
And then it pretty much all went to shit after that, you know? It was a short rise, and then we got The Last Jedi, and it's never been the same.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's pretty broad. You got your chosen ones. You got Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, and they're pumping out some pretty great content.
I watched the Book of Boba Fett, and I don't agree with that. Like,
all right. Well,
I agree with it's not all bad, but I just think it's kind of funny how you put in an episode of another TV show.
I was so
in
confused.
This season, and it's the best episode of the season.
I straight up I watched that this morning and I was like, did I
not a maybe. It's an absolute certainty.
I was like, did I click on the wrong show? Like,
yeah, no.
I was like, no, this is right. It's like my TV fucking up here.
No, I will say I did really like the second episode of Book of Boba, which was that was the Dances with Tuscans episode where like he steals like the bikes and all that, and they do like the whole train robbery.
Skin.
I was like, oh, dude, it's hard to watch.
I know.
I just want this man to find some Vaseline. But I mean, either or, it's. I will say I like that episode better than the Mandalorian one, just because I was like, I feel like I'm watching a different show right now, even though it still was good. However, I could have done without the whole ship rebuilding with Princess Carolyn, whatever. Amy Sedaris, there it is. But I could have done without the whole scene just to get one moment of the Mandalorian and Book of Boba together.
As her, like as she was talking, and I was just like, I
we
can't
talking
really...
about Lady Woody Harrelson right now. That's who we're talking about.
Oh, Ripley.
Yeah, Ripley too.
Yeah,
you can't, dude. I saw a shot where she's a little bit farther away. And I'm like, that can be Woody Harrelson right there.
Did you guys love how so they're rebuilding the ship? And then there's that part where like the R2 droid would go.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, we'll just put a glass dome on there conveniently. There's for no specific reason whatsoever.
Yeah. So
it's like when you get a car and you don't buy the upgrade package and it just puts a plastic button in there.
So I think
however, I think the biggest takeaway actually is that you humans can fuck Jawas. That's the biggest takeaway. Is that she said multiple times she dated Jawas. I was like, I didn't know that interspecies relationship was possible.
They were like, the entire time.
They're trying to steal shit off of her, like in the meantime.
My God, that's fucked up.
Taking her earrings.
They're just picking shit off of her shelves.
Some deadbeat Jawas.
Stay looking this way. Stay looking this way. There's two guys in the back.
It's just three of them stacked on top of each other wearing a cloak.
She's like, wow, that's different than last time. The wrong guy's on the top and bottoms. Oh. So yeah, that's the Book of Boba Fett. That's what we're enjoying.
That's the scene I wanted.
I do want to Book of Boba Fett. obviously this is a larger conversation, but there are good moments, there are bad moments. It's super uneven.
I said I didn't
but
want to
it's-
do this.
but it's
That's okay. Just
it's not bad. I think it's like middling at worst.
It's a show like I'm kind of having fun watching it, but it's not enough where it's just like I hate the show. But it's just enough where I just moved the whole table. Like it's just enough where it's like it's just keeping me interested. There's small little fun moments to find
I
in the
dragged
murky
the whole
shit,
way through
in
this.
all the murky
And when
shit.
it got to the episode of The Mandalorian, I was just like,
this is cool.
this is amazing. I was like, where the fuck was this for the last 4 episodes?
I do think the first 4 episodes could have been consolidated into 2 episodes.
I don't disagree. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I don't
back
need
to
to
where
see.
it
I
all
don't need to see
started.
him in the
This
back
week.
tank
Back
for
to-
20
Yeah.
minutes. Like
back to also, I mean, if we want to talk about that, just a quick little thing to throw in here. This whole series is told in between baths. Okay, I'm just saying that's something I noticed. Like he's in a bath, he's thinking about something. He's out of a bath, he's doing something. Better get back to my bath. I gotta get back to the bath.
well, he finishes bathing.
Actually, that's true. He no longer needs the bath.
So where that's
tank.
why it's a Mandalorian episode.
Yeah, because he no longer needs a bath. So now we need another
He has
camera.
no- he
What
has
do we
no
do?
purpose.
Oh shit, we're out of the bath.
I looked for the guy with. I was gonna come in here with like a list of complaints of like the stupid things on the internet, like the things I didn't like, and then unironically spout out all the dumb like, how come the bikes are colored? How come the guy has an ass for a head? Like, you know.
Oh yeah, I paused that part and I was just like, Katie, what do you think is driving right now? She was like, that's an ass. I was like, yeah, it looks like an ass.
And when you look at it from the front, it looks like someone's legs are like up over the back of their head.
Oh yeah.
I really took umbrage with the color of the bikes.
Oh my god,
That really bothered me.
Jesus
I
Christ!
know,
You see,
I-
that's
Can
fucking.
you Google umbrage for me?
I got you,
please,
bud.
If you don't mind, I'd appreciate that.
Dolores Umbridge.
Dolores Umbridge.
Different spelling.
Yeah, that's the definition that I'm gonna go to with an A.
That's the.
That's
That's
just
the.
offense or annoyance.
That's Umbridge personified, is what
Yes.
Dolores Umbridge
yeah,
is.
that's why did they name her?
why. Well, they needed a name for their character, so
Why
they
did they
could be
name
like,
her that?
"Hey,
I think Dolores.
That's the
also,
pink bitch.
Dolores also means sorrow in Latin.
Yeah,
And I think it
Dolor
means
is
pain in Spanish.
Dude.
yeah, Dolor in Latin is Latin. It's the root. Y'all, we're speaking
okay.
a lot of different languages.
So wait,
today.
let's go back.
Look at us.
Let's go back to where this current
It's all our foreign
pond
listeners.
jumping started. So a couple years ago, a little game came out called Jedi Fallen Order. Right.
Shouts out.
It's Dark Souls, but with Jedi, way easier too. I really liked it. I finished it. I got the whole dual saber thing. I fought Darth Vader at the end. It was a good time.
You spoiled it for me. No.
It's
Yeah, no,
been
you
years.
see Darth Vader in like
You
the
see
first
just-
5
Well,
minutes of the
after
game.
it came out, it's one of those things where it's like it had been out for 3 weeks and not, so they just decided to stick Darth Vader in the trailer. And I remember I beat it the day before I saw that trailer. I was like, they just fucking ruined the whole surprise for everybody.
Who made that game?
Electronic Arts.
There you go.
Respawn,
Yeah, it was Respawn was the developer.
who is famous for Titanfall and Apex Legends, Titanfall 2, classic, one of the greatest first-person shooters of all time.
I do
Pioneered
wanna
the
play that,
grapple.
Titanfall 2.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's great. Either way, though, game came out. It was a big success, especially coming off of the shitstorm that was Battlefront 2 that pissed off everybody who's ever owned a video game or commented on Reddit ever.
It was literally gambling.
It was
literally
they
gambling.
also resulted in the worst PR nightmare ever, where the guy asked for a refund because he felt like he wasn't getting the full game, and the community mod on Reddit, who like was representative of EA and the Star Wars community, basically told him no, and that like, this is how we intend to like go forward with our games. And that comment became the most downvoted comment in the history of Reddit.
Yep.
Ever.
Like, very quickly.
Very quickly. Like, I don't know what it's at now, but at the time it was like 625,000 downvotes.
There's a lot of fucking neo-Nazis on Reddit that have less dislikes than that comment.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Which-
they're all in their own subs.
Even the neo-Nazis were not a
insurrection has
fan
less
of pay to
dislikes
win star
downvotes.
cards. So either way, that whole shitstorm happens. Originally, Disney wanted them to make Disney wanted Respawn to make a bounty hunter game. Makes sense.
Did
see
you
where
play
this is going?
the GameCube Bounty Hunter?
No.
It's so good. I love that game.
Are you talking about the
Django
Is it
Fett.
this-
It's a
the
Django
same
Fett
one
one.
that-
Yeah.
I had it for PS2, and that's one of my all-time favorite games.
Dude, it was like, yeah.
Revolutionary, some like your jetpack was awesome because it had like a cooldown, but it wasn't like disabling you. You could pretty much use it as much as you wanted. But
Nice.
It
That's
was
how
a
it should be.
It was
cooldown.
one of those first games for me that felt like a sandbox game.
Yeah.
So, but then Respawn came back with them with their, their template build for Jedi Fallen Order, and they're like, "This is what we really want to do. It's model, whatever. We have Jedi Fallen Order. It's a hit. It's a big time hit, and Disney's not having a great time with Star Wars hits, so they're looking for fucking anything. So I think they looked at Jedi Fallen Order because this episode came out, and BD from Jedi Fallen Order,
The little droid.
in Lady Woody Harrelson's hangar was in this episode, like in live action. So I'm thinking that maybe Cal Kestis from Jedi Fallen Order might show up in live action Star Wars at some point.
I think BD just being there kind of confirms
That's
that
what I'm
definitely
saying.
going
That's
to
definitely
happen.
going to
Yeah.
happen.